Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
Not bad for pick, well over 100 career starts now, and the chemistry with his top targets really on point. They spend a lot of time in practice and after practice making sure the routes are run well, and he knows exactly where they're going to be on the field, and when they get open, he delivers.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Here's Chandler on second down. They find some open field here. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing, Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Cousins on 3rd and 2. That's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
They'd been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
Again, it's Cousins. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over. 20-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Jones. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Chandler will score. Touchdown, Vikings. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. It'll be a touchback. The ball brought out to the 25 as Mickens will not return it. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep, Brandon Powell. It's taken to the 26. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. From the red zone now, Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Play action now, Cousins. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Azeez Ojulari, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Another try after the 1st down sack. Cousins. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Now a handoff to Chandler. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Ty Chandler with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was finished off with a touchdown run from Ty Chandler. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. It'll be a touchback. The ball brought out to the 25 as Mickens will not return it. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Throwing, Jones. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Looking for Shepard deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones, and he rifles one incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this 1st half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. to take a shot, but it's third down. Cousins now. This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. They'll go as a gain of 4. And fourth down. So on fourth down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. Back deep, Jadon Mickens. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It was Danielle Hunter to make the play in the backfield.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. DJ Waddle drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down.
Jamie Gillen in punt formation for the Giants.
On to punt, Jamie Gillen. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return is Powell. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Now Cousins. He finds his man, complete. That's Chandler. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Touchdown, Vikings! Ty Chandler on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was finished off with a touchdown run from Ty Chandler. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now out come the Giants. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 44, Jones. And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. They'll look to throw again. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Gano's kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium in Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. Now a hit and a loose football, and the Vikings pick up the football. Get the football at the 23-yard line. Now Chandler. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Complete to Brendan Collins. It's a gain of 14. And brings up second down.
Here's Chandler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 116 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Play fake. Cousins. They'll roll him out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. Throwing is Cousins. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it. It helped pop that ball free.
Joseph's got it. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
This one fielded at the 5. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. So they... Kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league where we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Here's Powell on the return. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 34 yards on the return, but for a moment looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Cousins. Completes it to Powell. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second-half blowout material. They run it with Chandler. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. Powell on the catch. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Chandler, and he will dive trying to get the 1st down, but it looks like he's going to be marked down just short. 4th down, Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. That's
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On second and a couple. Jones into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Following the interception, Cousins complete. Jefferson the target. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 5.
On second down now, it's Chandler, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1, and this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The New York set to take the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 1st down, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Complete to Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. This one is Slayton over the middle. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Jones. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Jones throw on target to Shepard. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Again, he'll drop to throw. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is down to 24. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller. And And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Cousins on first down. Open is Powell. That's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 136 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Right back to him on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Chandler stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. 3rd and short yardage. Cousins. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Azeez Ojulari able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Up the middle they go. It's Chandler, and he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and even playing on the road, the class of this ball club just too much to overcome.
Yeah, deep down, I think even the fans knew how this one was going to turn out. All right, they just came to support their team, hoped they'd see some good football, and they did, but they didn't really expect their team to win. In fact, they probably came in and said, let's win the tailgate. Because that's where we have the advantage. And I bet they did that.